Hello to all you wonderful exhibitors having your show-arama at Kansas City. This is Mel Brooks wishing you a wonderful, from the bottom of my heart, 90-10 greeting. Take it any way you want. Young Frankenstein rolling up big grosses all over the world, and now you're going to take it even further. And young Frankenstein is going to do very big, very, very big in Kansas City. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because it's not known, but monsters dig cattle. Yes, they do it late at night. Spreetmanach in the park. They're doing it even now as we speak.
Young Frankenstein.
Not for the short. It's coming from the deep, dark recesses of the mind of Mel Brooks. I love him. Young Frankenstein.
Life, you hear me? Give my creation life!
Sky means business.
Starring Gene Wilder as Dr. Frankenstein.
That's Frankenstein.
Peter Boyle as the monster.
Wow!
Marty Feldman as Igor.
My grandfather used to work for your grandfather.
I'm sure we'll get along splendidly. Oh!
Cloris Leachman as Frau Blucher. And Madeline Kahn as Elizabeth.
What are you going to do to me? I'm not afraid of you.
Kill the monster!
See Mel Brooks' Young Frankenstein.
Yes, I think we could all use a good laugh.
But don't see it alone. Don't miss Young Frankenstein, personally directed by Mel Blazing Saddles Brooks, in black and white. No offense. It's coming from the deep, dark recesses of the mind of Mel Brooks. I love him. Young Frankenstein.
Life, you hear me? Give my creation life!
Sky means business.
Young Frankenstein.
Oh dear, nothing left. What shall we throw in now?
Starring Gene Wilder as Dr. Frankenstein.
That's Frankenstein.
But what about your grandfather's work, sir?
My grandfather's work was doo-doo!
Peter Boyle as the monster.
Wow!
Marty Feldman as Igor.
My grandfather used to work for your grandfather.
I'm sure we'll get along splendidly. Oh! Sorry.
Cloris Leachman as Frau Blucher.
You played that music in the middle of the night?
Yes!
To get us into the laboratory.
Yes!
And it was you who left my grandfather's book out for me to find.
Yes!
So that I would...
Yes!
Then you and Victor were...
Say it. He was my boyfriend!
Terry Garr as Inga.
Would you like to have a roll in the hay? Roll in the hay.
Kenneth Mars as the inspector. And Madeline Kahn as Elizabeth.
Where am I? Calm down. What are you going to do to me? I'm not afraid of you. Listen, I have to be back by 11:30. I'm expecting a very important call.
Kill the monster! Storm the castle!
See Mel Brooks' Young Frankenstein.
Yes, I think we could all use a good laugh.
But don't see it alone. Don't miss Young Frankenstein, personally directed by Mel Blazing Saddles Brooks, in black and white. No offense.
Oh, my friend, you don't know what your visit means to me. How long I've waited for the pleasure of another human being. And sometimes in our preoccupation with worldly matters.
20th Century Fox presents Young Frankenstein.
The basis.
A new film by America's master of comedy, Mel Brooks.
Sky means business.
Young Frankenstein. starring Gene Wilder as Dr. Frankenstein.
Hello there. I'm going to set you free.
What is it? What's the matter? Give him the...
Peter Boyle as the monster. Marty Feldman as Igor. Cloris Leachman as Frau Blucher.
Yes! Then you and Victor were... Say it. He was my boyfriend!
Terry Garr as Inga.
Stop it! You kill him!
Kenneth Mars as the inspector. And Madeline Kahn as Elizabeth.
Calm down. What are you going to do to me? I'm not afraid of you. Listen, I have to be back by 11:30. I'm expecting a very important call.
Kill the monster! Storm the castle!
Young Frankenstein, Mel Brooks' comic masterpiece, made in black and white. No offense.
Young Frankenstein, the scariest comedy of all time, is back!
What a filthy job. Could be worse. How? Could be raining.
Young Frankenstein, the scariest comedy of all time, is back! With chills, thrills, and spills. Starring Gene Wilder, Marty Feldman, Peter Boyle, and Madeline Kahn.
No tongues.
Mel Brooks' Young Frankenstein is back!
Life, you hear me? Give my creation life!
Hi, I'm Mel Brooks, and I'd like to talk to you about a feature that I've just completed entitled Young Frankenstein. Young Frankenstein is the funniest movie ever made, but you didn't hear it from me.
This guy means business.
Warning to those persons suffering from weak kidneys or bladder, see it backwards. You won't be scared. Young Frankenstein, starring Gene Wilder, Peter Boyle, Marty Feldman, Cloris Leachman, Terry Garr, Kenneth Mars, and Madeline Kahn. Don't miss Young Frankenstein. He won't miss you. Young Frankenstein, personally directed by Mel Blazing Saddles Brooks, rated PG. Academy Award winner Cloris Leachman never smoked a cigar or wore a wart before she made Young Frankenstein, and now you can't keep her away from them. Madeline Kahn was forced to do things in Young Frankenstein that she would never do in her own apartment.
What?
Young Frankenstein is considered by some to be the best motion picture ever made. And this is Some signing off.
Rated PG.
This is Mel Brooks, broadcasting from a cave in Transylvania. See Young Frankenstein in black and white and echo. See Gene Wilder as the mad doctor. See Peter Boyle as the grotesque monster. See Marty Feldman's eyes, one at a time.
Young Frankenstein, rated PG.
See Mel Brooks' Young Frankenstein, starring Gene Wilder as the doctor, Peter Boyle as the monster, Marty Feldman as the hunchback, Cloris Leachman as the lady with a cigar, Kenneth Mars as the inspector, Terry Garr as the woman, Madeline Kahn as the other person. Young Frankenstein, containing such classic cinematic moments as...
Young Frankenstein, rated PG.
Don't miss Young Frankenstein. He won't miss you. Miss breakfast, but don't miss Young Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein.
Not for the short.
I saw it. I loved it. I made it. Young Frankenstein. Hi, I'm Mel Brooks, and I'd like to talk to you about Young Frankenstein, but I don't have the time. Keep in touch.